Hello Aquariuses, this is your monthly December 2017 reading. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was wonderful. Okay, so what you guys have is acceptance of love, maintain your childlike spirit, heighten your vitality, and illumination. You know, when you do readings and stuff, not everything is going to hit for you. So just kind of take what hits for you and just leave the rest. I feel like I have to say that because there's been a few people that been like, that's not me, that's not it, that's not it. And, well, it might not hit for you. Maybe this is not for you. So now what you have, we're going to start with acceptance of love. You have the Queen of Swords, the Magician reversed, and the Three of Wands. So this could be you or a person that you're with, either an air or water sign, a Libra, you know, intelligent, truthful, very self-aware or independent person, have great clarity on things, and you pursue your desires with strength and maturity, and that's a really good thing to have, and a lot of self-awareness around you. But you can be overcritical of your own thoughts and your feelings, so don't be so hard on yourself. Now, when you have the Magician reversed, it's almost like you're having trouble connecting your intentions with your actions. Like, you know what you want to do and you know how you want to do it. You're just kind of lacking the skills or resources in order to get to where you want to be. And you might be doing a lot of work lately, but really feeling like you're not really getting anywhere. And if this is the case, you know, just, you need to maybe start prioritizing your tasks in order to achieve what you actually want, and see if there's anything blocking you. Because you do have, and it might even, you know, I feel like you are going to eventually let that go, and accept the love, accept how things are going and your pursuit to where you want it to go. Now with the Three of Wands, you're definitely launching long-term plans, and you're setting things in motion and making decisions that you should be making, and you're feeling really optimistic and taking steps towards your goals. And you know what you need to do, and you have the confidence to do it, and the ability to lead and inspire others and yourself. Now, in the past, you might have had past hurts that you either need to forgive yourself or forgive others for in order to get past that. And you will, and there's a bright future ahead of you, and it's time to take it to the next level, whether if you know, you're in a relationship, take it to the next level, or maybe a job with a promotion, just taking steps towards whatever is happening in your life right now. And it says maintain your childlike spirit, which, try not to take anything too seriously, you know, keep going about where you're trying to go, but don't take it too seriously. Now you have the Six of Swords, which you're moving towards your goals. You're moving towards where you need to be. And you have the Six of Wands, and you know, you have the recognition, you have the praise, you have the self-confidence, you have the ability to really lead and inspire others. And you've worked really, really hard to get this recognition for yourself and your accomplishments. And others might be looking at you for guidance, and that may have to put a little bit of responsibility on you to maybe teach someone else, you know, about maybe their behaviors or their actions towards things. They're looking towards you on how you're handling it, and that'll help them start to change their perspectives. You know, you do have the support, and you're moving, and you're transitioning. And either you are moving away from a situation, or you're actually moving, like into a new house or a new apartment, or you're moving away from that bad relationship, or, like I said, bad job, to promote yourself and to get to where you need to be, and to get away from abusive behaviors or destructive people and things around you. Now, heighten your vitality. You have the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Swords. So, the Five of Pentacles is, you know, focusing on the things that you lack and trying to, you know, consider your feelings of maybe feeling like you're not having enough, or that you are lacking something, because you are going to have a financial breakthrough and there is an upturn coming towards you. But focusing on what you lack can help you know what you want in the future. And it's positive to let go of things, even if it is a job or a relationship, and it could be scary at first, no doubt, especially, you know, going from one thing to another and feeling like you're alone. But you're not alone. You have people around you that are supporting you with whatever decision that you're going to make. And if you need help, ask for help, because people are there to help you. Now, with the Two of Swords, you're going to have to make some type of decision. And you're at a standstill right now, maybe. Not sure of how you're going to get there right now, but you're kind of putting it off and just waiting around on how you're going to do it and withdrawing from the situation. Just make sure that when you do make the decision that you're going to make for yourself, just be rational about it and try not to let your emotions completely override the situation of logic, which you guys shouldn't have a problem with, because all the Aquariuses that I know are very, very logical and do nothing with their emotions, so most of you shouldn't have a problem with that. And a lot of times, you know, ignoring your emotions also and using logic to deny how you're feeling can also be a bad thing. So you kind of got to balance the logic and emotional out. You can't be over logical, but you can't be over emotional either. So you kind of got to take those two things and try and find a balance in between them, so you're well equipped to make that decision and be true to yourself and get out of maybe feeling stuck in certain thinking or emotional patterns. Now, Illumination, you have the Four of Swords and you have the Tower. So you've been thinking a lot lately about this, and you've taken the time out to reflect and look and figure out whether you're having a hard time working through this, or you're starting to maybe feel ill, but you need some new fresh ideas in order to get through this. And you may be battling up a lot of stress, which, especially around the holidays, all of us have stress. So I don't really think that that is just, I mean, stress can really take a toll on us, and sometimes, especially around the holidays, we all need that little break from everyone in order to get back to ourselves. But you do have a lot of good ideas and a lot of great communication on where you want to go. Now with the Tower, and I say this a lot, I really like the Tower card. I feel like every time that there's a Tower card, something good happens. A lot of people look at it as the Tower is falling, it's breaking, bad things are going to happen, but, and I say this over and over again, it doesn't have to be. You know, it could just be something exciting coming in quickly. An idea that maybe just, you know, you're sitting there one day and all of a sudden you have this great idea and it jumps out at you like out of nowhere. And you're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of this before? You know, there might be some assumptions that you might have been taken for granted that's going to be thrown back into question at you, and you're going to have to think of another way around it. Now for some of you with the Tower, you know, you could be getting laid off at this time, but that doesn't mean that you already don't have a breakup plan. And some of you have been looking for a different job anyways. There might be some type of unexpected pregnancy, or it could be as small as somebody just having an emotional outburst. You know, just make sure you set limits for yourself. Think through of what would happen in a worst case scenario, and try and come up with ideas in case that does happen. You'll be prepared to handle them if they do, and you'll be ready for it, and you can knock them out of the ballpark. I don't know what that was. I don't know what I was doing. Trying to be a 1920s baseball player, I think is where I was trying to go with that. That was a bad rendition. Knock it. Okay, I'll knock it off. So, but it's also telling you to shake things up in your life, and, you know, take a trip. Get rid of things that you don't need, and try something new, and explore new philosophies, and explore new places that you've never been. And there's definitely going to be some changes in your life that is coming, and I feel like that you're really going to be prepared for it, and you're ready to move on, and you've really thought this through very, very well, almost into great detail. Maybe even overthinking it a little too much, and not really taking any time for yourself or any pleasure. You just keep working towards that one goal, when you really need to. Yes, you do need to do that, but you also need to find a balance to where you're feeling happy and positive also, instead of just dedicating your entire self to this one thing. So Aquarius is December. Try and have a little bit of fun, and let yourself fly for a minute. I mean, and basically just, you know, listen. You get the Moon, which is listen to your intuition and dreams, and what your feelings are trying to tell you about the current situation, and get a better understanding for where you need to go. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching my video, and I'll see you later.